James Lynch here for Inside Fighting. Happy to be joined by Carlos Prates, who's going to be taking on Jeff Neal at UFC 319, August 16th. Carlos, how are you, man?
I'm good, brother. Thank you. Always a huge pleasure for me talking with you. Thanks so much for inviting me.
Yeah, well, the pleasure's
I'm
all
so
mine,
good.
man. This is a fun fight, and obviously this was a fight that was booked before you fought Ian Garry. Was this the fight you wanted, or were you hoping to get a different opponent? Take me through how this fight sort of came together.
No, it's the fight I wanted. I think it's the right time to make the fight. Like you said before, it should happen it before, but Geoff Neal got injury, and then I fought Ian Garry. I think now it's time to fight him.
Yeah, it certainly makes sense. I believe you found out about this fight right around the time International Fight Week happened. Is that accurate? It looked like you got a full camp for this one.
Yeah. I think I knew already I would fight Geoff Neal maybe 1 week before of International Fight Week, and then I had time to make a really great camp.
Because I know you guys had a good time in International Fight Week. You and the whole fighting nerds, you guys had the big party in Vegas, and it looked like you had a good time.
Yeah,
So a nice sort of celebration leading into camp, I imagine, right?
yeah. To be honest, I would fight on the same day of Holloway and Justin Poirier. you know. But I say no because I was with is, small problems here in Brazil about my personal life. Take care about my mom because her health was not really good, and also I went in Vegas. And then if I back to Brazil, I would have only 2 weeks to train, and then I say no, and then they ask me to fight 16 August. And then I say yes, because we have a really good time to train. 6 weeks, I think it's enough to train. 6 to 8 weeks is really good time to training.
Yeah, I would agree with that. So initially, the UFC wanted this fight on UFC 318. That's sort of what they were planning on, was you and Jeff fighting on 318.
No, they asked me to fight Kevin Holland.
Oh, Kevin Holland. Oh, interesting. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But I would love to fight him, but
Mhm.
you know, like I said, I was with small problems here. My
Yeah.
my mom was with her health not so good,
Mhm.
and my family is only me and my mom. So I put focus on my mom, and now she's much better. And then I had time to train, and let's go.
How's your mom doing now? Is she better?
Yeah, she's much better, much better. We take care about her health, and now she's 100%.
Yeah, good to hear. Good to hear. Moms are important. I live 5 minutes away from my mom, so I have
Yeah,
it's
me
nice.
too.
Yeah, family's so important. You got to have them close by. So that's always been
Yeah,
my
especially
flow.
when the family is only me and my mom.
Yeah,
And I have more family, so it's only me and my mom. So it's really important to be close of her.
okay, that's good. So let's talk about Jeff Neal, a veteran, a striker like yourself. How are you looking at this fight stylistically as far as your style against his? How do you feel like you match up against him?
I think it's a really dangerous fight to both. For me and to him also. He's a really good fighter, really good striker, heavy hands. But I think it on the end it's really good matchup for me.
Yeah.
I think so.
As far as preparation, because you were already training for him, does it make it a bit easier to fight him because you're already in camp for him,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. I start to train to fight him, and then they changed to Ian Garry,
Mhm.
and now it's like I just stop my work on the middle.
Mhm.
Now we are start to the middle to the end, and the end gonna be the fight day, 16 August,
Yeah.
and I'm really excited, to step on the cage and fight Geoff Neal.
Yeah.
I love a lot of his respect with him, but now I'm much better fighter. I train much more. I learn much more, and now I wanna go there and show all the people's my best version.
And obviously, you're at the Fighting Nerds, and I know you do some other training as well. Who have been some of your main training partners helping you get ready for this fight specifically?
I have many. I train with Matthews. He's a guy who trained with me in Thailand
Hmm.
since 2015.
Hmm.
Really good striker, Muay Thai world champ. I train also with Donatello. He's Brazilian guy living in France, and He's fighting Aries,
Mhm.
and really good, really good, really good fighter, really good striker. Yeah, I think they are the main uh, training partners.
As far as you heading over to Chicago, how early will you get there? Will you go there on like the Tuesday or will you get in on the Sunday? Because obviously, you know,
Uh,
there's a bit of travel for you, right?
Yeah, I going Sunday. I going Sunday
Nice.
there. No, Sunday. Yeah, yeah. And I gonna get there Monday at morning. You
Okay.
know, I like to stay here. I like to train here. I like to leave Brazil uh uh late as possible, you know. Yeah, and then I like to back also early as possible, but I gonna stay there 17 August because gonna be my birthday one day after the
Oh,
fight.
nice. Okay.
And we're gonna celebrate there, and then at Monday we're gonna back to Brazil.
Cool. So you get to enjoy Chicago a bit. It's a great city if you've never been before. I've been a few times, so I
Yeah, I
think
never been.
yeah, you'll like it. Are you gonna have deep dish pizza after the fight? Have you? That's like their famous thing there, deep dish pizza.
Bro, I'm not planning to eat pizza after the fight. I
No.
really planning go to the party, you know.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Well, you can have it after the party, maybe after you go out.
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess you could do
yeah.
that. Who will be making the trip out there with you? Who's going to be in your corner for this fight?
At my corner gonna be Pablo,
Mhm.
my father Chris, and also my coach Flavio. But I'm gonna bring also my grappling coach Mota, and also my boxing coach.
Jeff Neal's never been knocked out in the UFC. Are you going to be the first guy to do it? How do you see the fight playing out on August 16th?
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna be the first one. You know, I'm really good to be the first guy knock people out who never got knocked out before. You know. Yeah, in Brazil I did it many times. In UFC I did it already with the Li Jingliang, and now I'm gonna do with Jeff New.
Now, I should mention Jeff Neal has been knocked out before, but not in the UFC. Do you know who knocked him out? It was someone you mentioned here already.
Really?
Yeah. The only person that has knocked Jeff Neal out in his
Ah,
career, I'll tell you the answer. The only person
Kevin
who's ever,
Holland.
it's Kevin Holland. That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
This was way back
yeah,
before he was Jeff Neal was on Contender Series. It's the only time he's been knocked out. So it's kind of
yeah.
interesting. I don't know if you knew that or not, but anyways, thought I'd mention that. They're gonna likely book the title fight here pretty soon between Jack Della Maddalena and Islam Makhachev. I was curious who you think wins that because that's your division. Who do you see getting it done in that title fight, which I think we're hearing might happen in November?
But I think the favorite guy is the favorite name to win is Makachev.
Mhm.
But I really want Jack Della Maddalena to win. You know.
Okay. Why do you want him to win?
Yeah. I don't know. When he fought Belal Muhammad, I was like expected Belal Muhammad would get the win, like he borrowed fight, you know, like he
Mhm.
just grappling, grappling. Don't let Jack Della Maddalena fight.
Mhm.
And then Della Maddalena show like he grew up a lot at the time he was without fight, you know.
Mhm.
He got injuries, something like that, and was like almost 2 years without fight, something like that.
Yeah.
And then he showed like how he grew up as a fighter, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, now I'm really excited to see that fight, and I'm really want Jack Della Maddalena get a win against Makhachev.
Okay. So you want Jack to win. Do you think he wins though, or do you think Islam beats him? Who do you think wins that fight?
Say again?
I said who do you think wins the fight? So I know you said you want Jack to
Right,
win,
right,
but
right.
who do you think wins? If someone asked you to pick, who would you pick?
Mm, I don't know. I think because he's the favorite guy.
Mhm.
I think because Jack Della Maddalena is the underdog. I think Makhachev gonna win,
Okay. Yeah, I was just wondering that.
but I think it's really hard fight to both of them.
Where does a win, especially a finish, put you in the division? I would imagine it puts you right back where you were before the Gary fight. Do you agree?
Bro, I think winning Joffney, I think my name is gonna back to together with the names when we have when we talk about who gonna get the belt next. You know
Mhm.
who is close up to fight for the belt. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
I think maybe one, not one, maybe two or three more wins,
Mhm.
and then I can fight for the belt. I think so.
Okay. You mentioned the Ian Garry fight. I know that was short notice. What did you take away the most from that performance that you're bringing into this one? What did you learn the most from that fight?
I learned how is important is her my coach, you know,
Mhm.
listening my coach, and fight on the game plan what we training. You know,
Mhm.
I was like out of the strategy when I fought Ian Garry and things like that.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair enough. And are you still smoking the exact same amount as before, or have you cut back a bit?
Yeah, bro, I still doing that,
Yeah.
and I still training a lot, and
It's still working. Yeah.
training so much.
What would you like to see happen in the division? So I mentioned it there. They're probably going to do Islam and Jack next. Do you want to see Bilal Muhammad and Kamaru Usman fight next? Like, if you could pick the fights in the division, do you think it should be like Sean Brady and Ian Garry, Kamaru Usman and Bilal Muhammad? What fights would you like to see in the division outside of you, obviously?
All right, I would say with out with me, but I would like to see I think Ian Gary and Bilal Muhammad
Yeah. Okay.
and Sean Brady and Kamaru Usman.
Okay. That makes sense. And the other name I forgot there is Shavkat Rakhmonov. Who do you think he should fight? Because I think he's still injured, or we're waiting for him to come back.
I think he gonna fight with the winner between um Makhachev and Jack Della Maddalena.
Yeah, yeah, that could happen
I
too. We'll
think
have to
so.
see. We'll see what happened. And my last question for you: this fight's in August. Do you want to get one more fight in this year after this fight, or do you think you'll fight then and then take the rest of the year off?
Now I wanna fight in Rio, bro. I wanna
Okay.
fight in Rio.
Yeah.
October, 11 October.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Well, Carlos, thanks
Yeah.
so much for doing this, man. We're looking forward to the fight. UFC 319,
Thank you.
August 16th. If there's anyone you want to thank, any sponsors, any social media you want to mention, I'll give you the last word.
No, I'm okay, bro. Thanks so much. It's like I said, it's a huge honor for me to talk with you, and thanks so much.